So today's video is gonna be different. I mean, it's still a reaction, but in a different topic kind of thing. How's it going, everybody? I'm Alejandro Saab, and today I'm gonna be critiquing my old voiceover.
Oh no!
For those of you who don't know, I'm a voice actor currently working in the industry. And by industry, I mean like the video games you are playing, I probably voice in them. For example, I've voiced in Fire Emblem Three Houses as Yuri.
Surface laws don't apply down here. That gives us the freedom to have some fun with them.
I've voiced Leon in Pokemon Journeys.
The water type max move, huh? It seems like something you'd use.
I've voiced Shallot in Dragon Ball Legends.
No pulling punches, okay?
I've voiced Jules in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Cloud, been waiting for you to show up.
I've voiced additional voices in the new Avengers game.
No, just stop.
Lucky for you, I am mighty.
Thank you, Thor.
I've even done the runners, aka the zombies that attack you in The Last of Us Part 2. Those are just some of the most recent projects that I've done. I felt inclined to make this video ever since I posted my reaction to Dragon Ball Deliverance. So a lot of you guys were very negative towards that reaction because I was so hyper focused on the voice acting. But if people saw the end of the second part of that video, I gave my true thoughts on it and said that if I were to react to my old voice acting, that I would probably critique the hell out of it. So I thought, hey, why not make that a video? I don't know, it's just something that might interest you guys, and I feel like it'll show that if you practice, you know, your craft, you will improve over time. So I picked out some videos that I did voiceover for and some of the projects that I've done professionally, how I started, and where I am now. I guess it's like that fucking meme that's currently happening right now. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta pull a Sea Dog. Finally, I've achieved Professor mode. Or, I guess, Clark Kent mode. I am nowhere near as cool looking or as handsome as Superman, but here we are. Anyway, so the first thing we're gonna be looking at today is a project that my friend Dave, he goes by to Spearhead, had asked me to voice for over a decade now. Well, I guess 11 years now. Oh my God. Oh my God. He had asked me to voice for this, and I didn't know what he meant. And he just told me, just read the script. Now, here's the thing. Dave had asked me to voice a gritted cop, but I was 14 and still going through puberty. So what you're about to hear is gonna sound terrible.
So the famous drug dealer San Arachne is finally dead.
So I should preface this. I'm pretty sure I recorded this with a Rock Band microphone because you were able to connect the Rock Band microphone into your computer because it was a USB and you were able to just record it. I don't know what I was doing. Also, this is not what I sounded like at 14. I actually pitch shifted my voice down because I was so shy, and I was like, no, he wants a gritted cop. I don't sound like a gritted cop. So, okay, go on.
I was talking to you. I know you've been behind me for the past 30 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie. For my first thing, yeah, it's like bad. I mean, those are kind of like the naturalistic reads that people are looking for. And that is a benefit when you're first starting out. If you at least know how to read out loud, it's a little more naturalistic, which is what a lot of like the industry is looking for nowadays. But yeah, that don't mean it good.
Nice trick. Now come down here and help me examine this body.
Perfect example right here. I should have been projecting. I should have been like, hey, nice trick. Now get down here because he's at a farther distance from me. But, you know, whatever. Strike two, old Alejandro Saab. Oh my God, I said Saab. Kill me.
So, what do you think?
I think it was an accident. Looks like he fell from the railing I just walked off of and broke his neck.
That's a very good observation. Except for the fact that he has bullet wounds all over him.
You know, it's not terrible. The biggest complaint I have for me right now is the microphone, my voice not fitting the character. Let's look at the last season of this show my friend Dave made.
That wasn't even your dad.
Ooh, that actually sounds worse. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie. I had some fun too.
That sounds worse. And I'm gonna tell you why. So in the first episode, I at least did the voice, I just did my normal voice, and I could play with it a little bit, and it sounded a little more naturalistic. I didn't know what I was doing, so it just unintentionally came out that way. But here, around this time, I'm pretty sure I wasn't using the pitch filter anymore, funny enough. I think I was just trying to go lower in my voice so it sounds like this. But the problem was I hadn't practiced my range, so it sounded a little too forced and almost this swallowed sound. And you don't want that. You want your character to sound believable. So the fact that that was the sound that's a no. That's a no for me, King. And that's me. I'm saying no to myself. So moving on to the next clip of things that I used to voice. Did you know I had a weird Dragon Ball fanfic? Like a self-insert of myself? I called it Alexander Defender of Mankind. What a dumb fucking name. But it was what brought me back into the Dragon Ball community, because I was a huge fan of Dragon Ball as a kid, and then I just thought they stopped making it. I thought they stopped making Dragon Ball games, but turns out they didn't. Then this game called Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi came out, and it wasn't great, but hey, we made do with what we could, and I decided, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a fanfic. I even made an intro for this. My good, that logo just looks. Is that Bada Boom Fun?
I'm Captain Ginyu, and this is our special fighting code.
I really got people to do this?
Thanks for the offer, but actually, if I get to be your leader, then I'll join you.
Not terrible, but it's bad. We're all our own worst critics, right? Like some people might say, oh, that sounded fine. Others might say, that sounded awful. Me, I'm a little bit of both right now because, like, honestly, the voice for what I was going for works, but also, this project sucks. This is a bad project. That sounded bad. That was bad. That was like mic peaking, and I added a reverb, I think, to hide it, but I can tell.
Kamehameha!
Both of those are bad. Both of those are bad. Should have been a bigger punch. And that Kamehameha should have been way bigger. I'm pretty sure the main reason was I was scared that my parents would hear me, and at the time, they wouldn't understand.
Shenron! Can you send the remaining people of Earth somewhere safe until I've dealt with this murderer?
That sounds bad. Bad.
I told you, Palutena. My friends are always with me.
What?
What
did you say?
Fool out of me!
The time has come for your judgment.
It's cheesy. I don't like it. I don't like my own performance. I mean, hey, we're all our worst critics, but I mean, definitely different than how I started. I definitely went lower as time went on. The Birth of Shallot.
Not after all the things you've done! This ends now!
Okay. I mean, the mic didn't peak, so that's a plus. I learned that, I guess. Good on me. Moving on to the next thing I wanted to watch, because I even said in the video of me reacting to Dragon Ball Deliverance, I said that if I were to watch Dragon Ball Absalon today, I would critique my own performance like crazy. So that's what we're gonna do.
More Saiyans.
Ooh.
They're very strong.
I hate it. Ooh, you can hear the mic. You can hear the emptiness. It's almost like there's a filter on my voice. Did I do that?
I'm not afraid, but I can't keep my body from shaking.
That's a completely different voice, dude. What are you doing past me? I went from more Saiyans to I can't keep my body from moving. Like, who the fuck am I, Goku? Stop. The voice was inconsistent already. And also, that clearly should have been more to himself than just shouting it.
It's like I can feel the pressure of their power.
Yeah, I was definitely recording on the Rock Band mic on this one. That sounds awful. Yeah, this doesn't compare to Dragon Ball Deliverance. Are you kidding me? I think I have a whole fight sequence in this one, so let's hear a little bit of that. I just want to hear what
Don't do this, kid. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Hold on. Goten calls him a kid? He's clearly older than you. And why did I say it like that? It should have been more taunting. Hey, don't do this, kid. You don't know what you're doing. But I didn't do that, because I was new. Ooh, the mic peak. Did you hear that? Hold on. Yeah, that mic peak. That's awful. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I was still learning, but oh boy, that was something. And then 2015 came around. I believe I was 20 I think. 20 about to turn 21. It's November, and I get an audition from Funimation. And I book it. Well, I auditioned for different characters. I booked a different character. That's beside the point. I booked it. And the very first professional thing I voiced for in the industry, Drake the Sniper in Fairy Tail. The one guy in Fairy Tail that doesn't have magic, but has a gun. Yeah, let's hear what I did. I mean, the mic will definitely sound better.
Sorry, kids, but we've had dibs on the treasure here for a while now. Why don't you go find your own?
Yeah, you can hear the vast improvement, right? I mean, microphone, direction, yeah. I mean, it's just a complete 180. The thing that I was trying to get across with Dragon Ball Deliverance, I gave props to the actors that recorded Dragon Ball Deliverance because they didn't have context. Anybody who has worked in the industry and has done anime, they get visual context. So they can at least know how big they're supposed to be. Whether it's like, okay, that yell has to be this length long, that yell has to be this intensity, that kind of thing. Or it does not a yell, but that person is crying in this moment, that person is like more internal. It's a variety of things, and that's why I give props to the people in Dragon Ball Deliverance. But also, we had direction, and that's the thing with fan projects. You're not always going to get direction. I'm not going to blame people if they don't have direction. That's just... It's a fan project. You're supposed to have fun, and that's fine. But like once I got into the industry, it was a different ball game, you know? It wasn't just like me going, Kamehameha. It was me being given direction to play this character a specific way.
Ah, you're quicker than I expected. But don't worry, the next shot will find its mark for sure.
His voice is coming from all over. Where is he hiding?
Because that goes.
My 74's been aching to meet her kill quota.
But as you can see, there was context. I knew how far away I had to say the line. I knew how intimate it had to be when I was talking to myself. It's the difference between having visual context and not having any context. And just years of experience of taking classes and practicing. So, yeah. So I wanted to show you guys something that was a little more recent. I recorded this in November of 2019. This is Fire Emblem Three Houses. And this is one of the bigger projects I've been a part of. Yuri is 9 years after the very first thing I ever did. Just to give you context and show you how far I've come, tee-hee.
Where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you?
Yeah. I'm playing the smarmy, sassy character, and it makes sense.
Ever the professor, aren't you? So, what's your deal? Worried about my well-being?
At this point in the story, Yuri is not very trusting of the professor because they had just met. Basically, he deals with bad people.
That's adorable. I get the sense you're not so hot at assessing people. Just giving you a hard time. Either way, it doesn't matter much to me.
But you can hear the difference. You can hear the difference between the very first thing I ever did and then this. And then there's all the other projects I've been a part of. The reason I wanted to make this video is to show that with practice, you can get better. And not just with voiceover, with drawing, with, I don't know, accounting, math, things I can't think. Point is, if you're passionate about something and you're persistent and really want to make something your dream, then go for it. Do it. I don't know. This was a different type of video. I wanted to do it. I was very weird about critiquing things because I was going through different projects and not focusing on one sole thing. You know what I mean? That one singular thing. I hope you guys like this video. I know it was vastly different than what I normally react to or how I do my videos, but it was an idea that I couldn't get out of my head. And if you guys liked it, make sure to like this video. Subscribe. I don't know. If you guys want to see more, maybe I'll go through older projects and then I'll specifically review every single one. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna review every single one. And I mean, hey, if this is a one-off video, then that's fine. I'll probably look back at this and be like, you know, I could have done it this way. That's how we are. We're our own worst critics and we're constantly changing the way we think of things. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. Have fun, even when you're in a professional environment, but know your limits. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Class dismissed?